I traveled to Sacred Heart University, home of the new and improved campus buildings. Some of these new buildings consist of the remodeled Jewish Center, now known as Pierre Toussaint Hall, while Bergoglio Residency Hall also was just constructed. Recent construction completed on campus include the WSHU building as well as JP's Diner, with a layout for upcoming construction on the new Bobby Valentine Athletic and Recreation Center. While new buildings have created more classrooms and more availability for student housing, the Sacred Heart community faces the issue of parking. I went out into the parking lot of Sacred Heart University's Frank and Marissa Martiri Business and Communication Center to speak with students about their experience of parking on campus.
I was waiting to go to class because I had a paper to hand in, and I couldn't go because obviously there's no spots to park my car. I parked it illegally according to the security here, and I got in trouble and had to move it.
How about let me know why there's 6 spots blocked off?
I don't enjoy it at all. I had to spend extra money on a parking pass. Now there's cones and prime spots. I have class in 2 minutes. I'm not going to be able to get there.
I also got the chance to speak with professor and advisor Gregory Golda on the issue.
Parking is always relative in terms of which is worse at one school to the next. I mean, I went to Penn State and I had to get a parking permit to park 4 miles away to get a bus onto campus. So, parking is always tight no matter where you are. Well, typically, the earlier you get here, the better. It's very tough to kind of queue up in lines, but I'm used to that from my undergrad as well. So you kind of follow people and shadow them to get to their spot.
I also met with Executive Director of Public Safety and Emergency Management, Paul Healy, to discuss the issues of Sacred Heart parking.
Parking at times can be problematic. It just depends on the academic schedule. So we do whatever we can to try and adjust with the registrar's office the parking so that we, on an ongoing basis, are making a review based on the number of people and students that are assigned to a specific class. The university is actively looking at additional parking. The south parking lot is a location where the university has done a couple of different iterations of parking garages. Issue with parking at times is everybody wants to come and they want to find a parking space exactly next to the building, right next to the door, where they want to go in. And it usually isn't going to work out for you. So you want to plan ahead, but we're working to make sure that the students can get on campus, get to their classes, and it's an ongoing evolving process. If anybody does have an issue, outreach to the parking administrator's office, which is right next to Public Safety Dispatch, and they will find a very accommodating and easygoing, staff to work with them.
Future growth plans will eventually lead to more students on Sacred Heart University's campus. With more students comes more vehicles, and with more vehicles comes the need for more available parking spots. Reporting from The Pulse, I'm Michael Otito, Fairfield, Connecticut.